discipleship, a good gospel here to be used by the vocation directors, and that they're approaching people to discern about following the Lord. And there's different responses, different replies that are needed, depending on where the person is. So, and yet, as we come and celebrate Saint Bruno, we hear a wonderful reply to that kind of seeking of the Lord. And we have here, let's see what it tells about Saint Bruno. He died in 1101 in Calabria. So celebrated teacher of at Reims and close advisor to his former pupil, Pope Urban II, who was the Pope from 1088 to 1099 for 11 years. Founded in 1084 near Grenoble, La Grande Chartreuse, or Charterhouse in Latin, Carthusia, the mother house of the Carthusians, who today number about 325 religious. So the Carthusians very, very strict, as they say, they were never had to be renewed because they never deteriorated. So they're being very, very strict. Let's see what else to say. Sought to seek God assiduously, to find God promptly, and to possess God fully. Their motto for the Carthusians is, while the world changes, the cross stands firm. The one in the prayer, the church says, but in the midst of all these changes. There we have Saint Bruno, a little bit of his history and how, as he looks for solitude, he's been called in the midst of activity by being he was recalled also to Rome to help the Pope. And then when the Pope got, exiled, he also went into exile as well. So you see, then he continued with his pursuit for solitude. We also had Rosemary Durocher. We don't have the prayers and all that, the reading, so it only tells us here in the Diocese of the United States, so we didn't follow the other prayers. She died in 1849 at the age of 38, a young person. Born in Saint Antoine, Quebec, began the first Canadian parish sodality for young women. Founded the Sisters of the Holy Name of Jesus and Mary for Christian education. I don't know if you're familiar with them. I'm not. I don't think I have met them.
You went to sodality?
Yes. And so she's born in Canada, in Quebec. So that's why I'm not very familiar with Blessed Marie Rose Durocher. Probably since it's French, it's Durocher. Okay, so what else can we say? We'll continue. Let the Eucharist help us and draw us like St. Bruno to that solitude, to be understanding of this profound mystery of the Eucharist. Also, St. Bruno, on this day of St. Bruno, there's a little story of St. Anthony Claret. On this day, he decided to leave the diocesan seminary in Vic, Spain, and go to become a Carthusian, because he wanted also solitude, he wanted all this, and dedicate himself with this strictness. But as he was walking from Vic towards the monastery or wherever he was heading himself to, that there was a big, big storm, big dust storm, and he couldn't breathe, and he had to return, go back to Vic. And then he writes down his autobiography. It was God's sign that I should not be a Carthusian. So,